Welcome back to The Great Expanse by John Bat 426. Yay! So glad you guys have returned. So glad the channel is growing. If you like the videos that you've seen thus far, hit the like button. If not, hit the dislike button. Share these videos with other people that you know that appreciate comic book related things. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that bell for notifications all, so the next time a new video is dropped, you'll know about it second. I'll know about it first. One breath. I'm the one breath champ. Trending one breath champ. Alright? So if you hear it anywhere other than here, they stole it! I'm kidding. But I'm so glad you guys are here. I always appreciate doing these videos. Whenever I record new ones, it always feels like it's been a long time since I've recorded one. I don't know why. Because I usually try to do 3 recordings a week. And I'm recording this one on Christmas Eve. So maybe this will come out on Christmas. Maybe it will come out the day, well, 2 days after Christmas. But I just love doing these videos. And I really wish that, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to have a live stream once a month just to see how the interaction goes. Now, of course, the channel will probably have to grow more to attract more people. But I want to do a live stream and just get a real-time interaction with you guys, all right? Would you guys show up if I did a live stream? Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't really hear anyone say anything, but I'm being positive. I'm being optimistic. Well, you didn't click on the button to hear about that. You wanted to hear about this. Ryan Coogler reveals the original plot for Black Panther Wakanda Forever. Wowzers, Penny, in the words of Inspector Gadget. I'm interested to hear this because a lot of people have speculated that one of the problems with Wakanda Forever is that they kept the script, or they kept the draft of the script that still had Chadwick Boseman in it. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but the script is bad. It really is. I was looking for my imaginary newspaper because I was treating it like a dog that took a poop in the house. Bad script. Bad script. You naughty script. Because there were times where I was just like, huh? Especially the way the Atlanteans are born. It's like the how do you do and the dipsy doodles and the zippity doodads where they became imbued with that magic from the leaf of Wakanda. It's too much to think about because it's so terrible. But that's just bad script. Bad script. You know what I mean? So let's see if Ryan Coogler's original script was any good. Because the one we saw in the movie was horrible. And again, I've put out several videos detailing why I did not love, I didn't hate the movie, but I did not love the movie, and I was severely let down. Severely. So it's Yahoo News, okay? And the author is Monique Jones. All right? And they have a picture of the poster with Shuri in the front, Ramonda on this side, Nakia on this side. In the back is M'Baku, and on the back on this side is the lovely and the beautiful and the awesome Okoye. Okay? Black Panther Wakanda Forever had a huge story for Chadwick Boseman to play out on screen in the original version of Ryan Coogler's script. According to Collider, Coogler spoke to the New York Times about what he had planned for the film before learning of Boseman's death in 2020. He said that T'Challa and Nakia's, Lupita Nyong'o's son, Toussaint, Divine Love Kanadu son, they should have just used that name, was already a part of the script. It was going to be a father-son story from the perspective of a father, because the first movie had been a father-son story from the perspective of the son. We're talking about T'Challa and T'Chaka. We're talking about Killmonger and whatever his father's name was. Okay? Coogler said. In the script, T'Challa was a dad who'd had this forced 5-year absence from his son's life, and then in parentheses it says, because of the blip. Alright? He also said that the beginning of the film was intended to be an animated sequence featuring Nakia talking to Toussaint about T'Challa. Okay. You hear Nakia talking to Toussaint. She says, "Tell me what you know about your father." You realize that he doesn't know his dad was the Black Panther, Coogler said. He's never met him, and Nakia is remarried to a Haitian dude. Then we cut to reality, and it's the night that everybody comes back from the blip. You see T'Challa meet the kid for the first time. He also said that the film would fast forward 3 years to T'Challa and Nakia co-parenting, with Toussaint spending the summer with T'Challa, leading to the code name for the film being Summer Break. I thought this original script was going to be better. For Toussaint's 8th birthday, they do a ritual where they go out into the bush and have to live off the land, but something happens and T'Challa has to go save the world with his son on his hip. That was the movie, he said. The film we have is, of course, not the same, but Black Panther Wakanda Forever has allowed for even more heightened emotion as well as an exploration of Mesoamerican culture via Namor, Tenochtitlan, and his kingdom of Talokan. No, we don't. The film has also been a huge success, earning $733 million at the box office since its November 11th release. No, it isn't. The Post, Ryan Coogler reveals the original plot for Black Panther Wakanda Forever appeared first on Shadow and Act. And that is the article. First of all, okay, it does not explore Mesoamerican culture at all. You know nothing about Talokan before the movie begins. You know nothing about Talokan after the movie's over. All you know is there's a whole bunch of mer people who are human underwater, and then when they surface, they're blue for some reason. Why, Mr. Coogler? Since you're exploring Mesoamerican culture, not Talocanian culture, since you're exploring Mesoamerican culture, why is Atuma and Namora blue when they're out of water, but they're human looking in water? Did we ever get an explanation for that? Nope. Okay, when part of the meteorite that brought vibranium to Earth landed wherever it landed, how is Talocanian culture based on this plant? What does it do? I don't know. But you're claiming it explores Mesoamerican culture. No, it doesn't. All it does is say, hey, Namor, they couldn't say Namor, clearly. All we know is Namor is all of a sudden Mayan. They're offshoots of the Mayans. That's the only explanation or exploration of Mesoamerican culture that you get. We once were Mayans. What did your Mayan culture do? They were attacked, and when little Namor comes back on shore, everything's burning. He's the only one standing there. What does that tell you about Mesoamerican culture? Nothing! It says the film has also been a huge success, earning $733 million at the box office since its November 11th release. $733 million compared to $1.4 billion of the first one. How is that a success? If it's a huge success, why is Ryan Coogler outlining the original script? Because the new one was garbage! The new script was garbage, so it's not a huge success. It's not a critical success. It's not a huge financial success. And let me look up the budget for Wakanda Forever. I can type without looking, so I'm awesome. No, I just paid attention in 7th grade class. Budget for Wakanda Forever. The budget of Wakanda Forever was $250 million. $250 million. It made less than $750 million. So basically, based on these numbers, it grossed $50 million. No, I'm wrong. I apologize. At the wrong zero. $500 million. Less than that. Because remember, it didn't make $750 million yet. $500 million compared to $1.4 billion? That's not a huge success if you're falling that far short of your predecessor. Do you understand what I'm saying? Now, if I put out a movie and I made $733 million, I'd be doing backflips. That's a huge success for me. That's a huge success for an independent movie or independent filmmaker. But the runner-up So Black Panther grosses, okay, $500 million when its predecessor did grossed well over $1 billion. That's not a huge success. I'm sorry, but it's not. I mean, it grossed. It didn't like flatten out, or I guess what's the word? Flatline. Like what's that? Black Adam, which was way better than this. Black Adam was 1,000 times better than Black Panther, but it didn't perform at the box office. So you can't say that it's a huge success because they broke even. That's not a huge success. This original script doesn't sound all that great. It didn't tell me anything, but it's a headline so that people like me could say, hey, let's find out what the original script is, because they know Wakanda Forever was not a huge success. This is Cap. That's what this is. Now, let's be fair, okay? How could Wakanda Forever have been a good movie? Because it has a bad script. How could the script for Black Panther Wakanda Forever be good? First of all, you have a pronounced antagonist. That's not Namor. Because, it's so brainless, this movie. It's so brainless. He's saying to Shuri, bring me the girl so I can kill her. And Shuri entertains the thought of that. It crosses her mind. Now, if Namor didn't know where Riri Williams was, why would Shuri and Okoye go find her? Namor can't find her. So the girl was safe. The only people after her was the federal government. So if anything, they should have said, ring, ring, colonizer, Everett Ross. Hide the girl. You have 1,000,001 safe houses. You used to work for S.H.I.E.L.D. I don't know what the state of S.H.I.E.L.D. is right now. All right? Because remember, it all came crashing down. S.H.I.E.L.D. and Hydra and Winter Soldier. I don't know really what the state of S.H.I.E.L.D. is right now. They ought to say, yo, you got connections. Find a safe house for the girl. Protect her from the government. That's it. End. That's the end. So the only way to make this movie interesting and still introduce a prime character in the lore of the Black Panther, Namor and Black Panther have a lot of history. So I have no objections to Namor being in the movie. But if anything, Atuma should have been the bad guy. Atuma is a conqueror. He was right there in the movie, but he was wasted. Or Dr. Doom could have been pulling the strings, trying to get Wakanda and Talokan to cancel each other out. So then Doom can come in, collect the vibranium like he did in Doom War, go to Talokan, Atlantis, collect all the vibranium. Doom can have his suit of armor and vibranium. Then Dr. Doom can do what he always does, amass power for what purpose? Dr. Doom is not a brainless villain. He's not Black Mask and Birds of Prey, who's like the worst movie villain ever, who's just doing stuff just to do it. He had no purpose. Dr. Doom is amassing power. He wants to conquer the Earth so that he can have enough in his armada to free his mother's spirit from Mephisto's realm. That is Dr. Doom's purpose. To free his mother. And his impulses, his motivations are so pure that the Panther god Bast allowed Dr. Doom to take the vibranium for his own. But in this movie, somehow Shuri gets the power of the Black Panther. She can control the vibranium in her suit and reject Bast at the same time. Dr. Doom had enough respect for Bast. But because it's a terrible script, Shuri has synthetic heart-shaped herb that she can digest. How do we know if it works? It'll glow. Glow, glow, glow. No! So, Ryan, this didn't sound that great. It didn't sound that good. And you're not going to get a pass for Wakanda Forever because your original script wasn't able to go forward because of the passing of Chadwick Boseman. You should have went back to the drawing boards. You know how they said in Spider-Man, the first one? Back to formula? Yeah! You should have gone back to formula, redid the script, pushed the movie back 1 or 2 years. Because look, I'm going to tell you, Marvel's Phase 5, I already did a video for it. Not a lot of A-list material. I'm going to save money on my, I might get rid of my Disney Plus subscription. If it wasn't for Star Wars, I wouldn't even have a Disney Plus subscription. Marvel, you're tanking. And when I say tanking, I mean the septic tank. The toilet bowl. This has been a great experience by John Bat 426. If you agree with what I said before, if you disagree with what I said before in this video, hit like or dislike. Or, even better, leave a comment. David Brent, where should they leave their comments? He knows what he's talking about. Leave your comments below, and I can't wait to see you guys for our next video. And remember, we want The Great Expanse by John Bat 426 to expand. It's in the name.